Good morning. I am here together with Mayor Benji Magalong to inspect some of these problematic, again, flood control projects. I think you can see for yourself na talagang hindi trinabaho ng mabuti ito dahil yung ginawang slope protection supposedly dito ay bumigay kagad. Sinama, pati yung slope protection na dapat na nandyan na hindi ginawa ay gumuho lahat ito, bumagsak dito, mabigat, nasira yung kalsada. Ngayon, nakita ngayon namin yung erosion sa ilalim ng kalsada, which is the most important part, ay wala na-erode na dahil yung ginawa nilang protection wall ay ubod ng hina, ubod ng liit. At you will see it later. You can see it there sa ilalim ng tunnel. Talagang na-erode na dahil yung slope protection dito sa baba sa tabi ng ilog ay napakababa at napakahina. Kaya nung pumasok yung tubig, nung bumigat yung tubig, tangay kagad. Kaya makita mo rito, tangay na itong lahat. This was all destroyed. Because of the landslide here, the rock slide here, and the erosion under the road. Now, the project that was supposed to take care of this cost us 260 million, more or less, 260 million. The 260 million that the government spent for this project had no effect whatsoever as to protect the slope. Parang walang ginawa. Sana pareho lang. Kung hindi, wala silang tinayo, wala silang linagay na wall, wala silang linagay na riprap, wala silang linagay na slope protection, ganun din ang nangyari. Kaya ang balor ng kanilang trabaho is zero, complete zero. And here's the other thing. That's why I keep talking about economic sabotage. Ang feedback natin from the mayor and from the other the mayor of Tuba is also here. Oh.
Mayor Clarita.
Come join us.
Clarita.
Halika, mayor. Dito ka. Oh, we are talking to the mayor in terms of the effect on businesses. Because of this, because nagsara ito, hindi na magamit ito, in terms of business, 30%, 35%, I think is the number, 35% kaagad ng kanilang hanapbuhay ay nawala dahil dito. So it is not only the damage, the physical damage that we can see, but it is also the damage to the economy. It is also the damage to the people's livelihood. Naghahanap buhay lang naman itong mga taong ito, tinanggal sa kanila 35% ng kanilang hanap buhay para ibulsa ang pera ng gobyerno. Kaya naman, hindi kayo magtataka that if there's one thing, I will not leave this office until I fix this. This is it. This is one of those things. So, very, very clear. Here we go again. Pang-5 na yata nating inspection ito. And it's always the same. Now, we will go to the next site. Yun naman, yung rock netting. Yung tinatawag na rock netting. Kung makita ninyo, may mga netting na dinalagay sa Unang-una, because napaka-notorious ng rock netting as corruption, pinagbawal na ang rock netting. So, pero ginawa pa rin. Pinagbawal na yan eh. Pero ginawa pa rin. Bukod pa doon, kilala ko ang supplier ng rock netting. Ang presyo ng rock netting is 3,200 pesos. Ang chinarge sa gobyerno is more than 12,000 pesos. So times 4. Times 4. So 75% ng kontrata kinikback. So that's the situation we are facing. Kaya't malala ito. The other item that I have begun to learn from the LGUs, puti na lang nandyan yung LGU na nakabantay. But the LGUs are all are complaining. Dati, ang sistema, pagka may project sa isang lugar, halimbawa, mayor ako, na may project ng DPWH o contractor doon sa lugar ko, magkukonsulta sa local government. Hindi lang, pag malaking project, hinihiring yan from barangay to municipal to province. Walang ganun. Walang ganun na ginawa dito sa lahat na ito. Eto pa, kapag tapos na raw yung project, dati, nung gobernador ko, may acceptance ng local government. Sasabihin ng local government, okay, maayos yung inyong ginawa. Tinanggal na yon. Kaya hindi mag-inspeksyon sila, pero wala na silang magawa. Inspeksyonin nila, sasabihin nila hindi magandang pagkaayos, pagkagawa, hindi sapat o mahina or whatever. Wala nang magawa yung local government executive. So tinanggal yung SOP na yon. That SOP is that before you release the project to the local government, kailangan tanggapin ng local government. And that's something that we will reinstitute. Yun ang ibabalik natin. Because the local government, alam nyo naman ako, matagal ko na sinasabi, because of my experience as governor, ang local government, wala kaming ginawa, kundi araw-araw, tinitignan, ini-inspeksyon namin lahat yan. Hindi yung minsanan. Every single day, we walk around, go around, we hear reports from ordinary people, hindi yung mga opisyal, but ordinary people, and kaya na silang nakakaalam. That's why that acceptance is so important. And that's what we are going to reinstate. That's going to be one of the measures that we think.
Bakit yun ang inintay namin?
Oo, bakit nila tatanggalin? Oo, hindi pwede yun. Hindi pwede yun. Kasi kung hindi tanggap ng local government, maliwanag, may problema yan. If the local government hindi masaya. Masaya kung magkaroon ng slope protection, hindi na masasara yung kalsada. Masaya kami pag mayroong flood protection, hindi na babaha. Di siyempre tatanggapin ka agad kung maganda. Pero kung hindi maganda, sila rin ang magsasabi. Dahil silang nakakaalam. Sasabihin, yung dinagay ninyong riprap, masyado mababa. Dahil yung baha rito, umaabot dito, hanggang dito lang yung pader ninyo. All of those things. So those are the things that we have to correct. But over the years, these abuses only came about kasi pinapalitan ang sistema. And dinadaya lang talaga. No consultation with the local government, no acceptance from the local government, all of that. Kaya mabigat ang gagampanan na role ng ating local government dito sa ating mga ginagawa para maayos na. Marami. Well, si Mayor Benji has been very very vocal about the problems that we have. That's why napunta ako dito. And the comments and the sumbong that have been arriving at our website has been very, very useful. Kaya pagpatuloy sana ninyo ang inyong pagsumbong, and I'm not just talking to local government officials, kahit sino. Basta't may alam kayo, sabihin ninyo sa amin, pa-inspeksyon natin, kung may problema, ayusin natin ang problema. Here's the problem here. This is 260 million project. Useless. Parang tinapon mo yung pera sa ilog. Useless. To correct this will cost double that. That's my top of the head estimate. 500 million ito para ayusin.
Thank you, sir.
At least. Kasi hindi lang itong nakikita ninyo rito kundi hanggang dun sa loob Hanggang dun sa ilalim nitong tunnel So there's a lot of work that needs to be done. So how can you tell me that it's not economic sabotage? Kinuha mo yung 260 million, wala kaming nakitang effect dun sa kanyang ginawa na kontrata, tapos para ayusin yung binigay ninyong problema sa amin, it will cost another 260 million, probably double 260 million, hanggang 500 million na yan. Kaya I don't blame anyone for being disappointed, frustrated, angry, and paying for blood.